Western Europe has had its hottest summer on record, fueling droughts and wildfires on the world's fastest warming continent. Temperatures in June and July were 2.79 degrees Celsius above average. That passes the previous record set back in 2022. Europe's seas were hotter last month than in any previous July since the records began. Conditions in the Atlantic and Mediterranean were made worse by the super El Niño developing in the Pacific. And the extreme heat has affected Europe's waterways. Like the Danube, river flows were much lower than average, disrupting transport and even energy production. Hungary almost closed its only nuclear power station for the first time in its 44-year history because of the water shortage. Well, this report is from the EU's climate service, Copernicus. Julien Nicolas is one of the climate scientists. Julien, welcome. It's such a sobering report to read. It's difficult to know where to start, really. But if you had to pick one finding that matters most, what would it be?
Thank you for having me. Indeed, those numbers, in fact, are quite striking. Not just for what's happening in Europe, but what's happening at the global scale. And one fact that we report in our latest climate bulletin is what's happening to the global ocean surface temperature, which reached its highest values so globally for the month of July. And it surpassed the already exceptional levels that were reached only a couple of years ago in 2023 and 2024. At the time, these were really exceptional, and we are above those levels. So again, it shows that we are again entering in a very exceptional global context of very high ocean surface temperatures.
And we've obviously been reporting on the storms around the world, obviously in China, and the wildfires in Europe. Why should people pay so much attention to what's happening in the oceans?
There are many implications of the warming of the ocean that we are observing. For once, it has a lot of impacts on marine ecosystem, putting extra stress on those ecosystems, and a large fraction of the world's populations depends on the ocean for their subsistence. But as we are seeing with the more powerful tropical cyclone and typhoon, including typhoon dolphins at the moment, warmer ocean can fuel more extreme weather events, including tropical cyclone and typhoons, but also more intense rainfall. And finally, warmer ocean also contributes to sea level rise, to the melting of ice sheets and sea ice. So there's really widespread implication that just go beyond the increase in temperature.
Is this likely to continue into the month ahead, or is this just a freak summer, a freak few months?
Well, at the scale of Europe, I think it's still, so the month of August is already likely to be a very warm and perhaps record month. At the global scale, we are expecting the El Niño conditions that are currently developing in the equatorial Pacific to further intensify, contributing to the further increase in the ocean surface temperature, both globally and of the global temperature. So further warming ahead, at least at the global scale. At the regional, for each region, it really depends. But this is like a global warming context that is likely to continue in the coming month.
Julien, thanks very much for your time. Good to see you. That's Julien Nicolas from Copernicus, one of their climate scientists, the EU's climate service.